I'm the coach. You're locked into the NFL on EA Sports. We are moments away from kickoff, and we've got a good one on tap between the Carolina Panthers and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. With that, we head across the Atlantic to London. Standing by with the call and maybe a little jet-lagged, here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach, thank you. We are about 4,300 miles away from you there in Orlando as we come to you from the European home of the NFL, London, England. Coming up, another edition of the NFL International Series, and it should be a good one, between the Carolina Panthers and our home team. Hi again, everyone. Brandon Godden alongside Charles Davis. And, Charles, you take a look at this Buccaneer ball club. Now, they've lost 3 straight here, and it goes without saying, I guess, they could certainly use a win.
And how do they get a win? Because they've lost 3 straight, I think it's paramount that they get a fast, clean start to this game.
On the other side of the field for the visiting Panthers, they were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that 2nd win in a row.
Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. That's fielded in the end zone, and he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. They'll be led out by their 6'4" quarterback from Western Kentucky by way of South Florida. It's Mike White.
Go! 60 or 50. Who that? Let's go.
On first down, it's White. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete. And the Buffet boys, the O-line, hopefully they're ready today.
Listen, you got to feed them first. But if you do, you usually get a great product out on the field. And when they play well, the quarterback can't wait to feed them afterwards.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw, White. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, 3rd down. Time for a look at our starters here on defense. They've been pretty solid against the pass, toward the middle of the pack, number 14 in the NFL.
And since this is such a good unit of covering passes downfield, I think that last play is typical of what we might see. A lot of short passes, see if they can generate some run after the catch, but nothing doing on that one.
Now White to throw on 3rd down. Got an open man, it's Aitman. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 11 yards and a Panther first down.
Did you see that route the way that I did? I thought he was trying to get deep.
Yeah, that wasn't the first option.
No, not doing it. It came off of that guy, the deep guy, and came underneath on the drag. Completed it very well.
A throw over the middle, taken in. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Panther first down. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46.
We want it. Come to my world. Get it.
Now White. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though.
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, it kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. You and I watched film yesterday, and you told me to watch his feet. Well, for whatever reason, his footwork just looked off on that throw.
And you always love it when the next defensive back talks quarterback mechanics, right?
Well, but you're good at it.
Well, I try, all right? I don't know how good I am, but it doesn't take much to tell. His mechanics are off a little bit, exactly what you described. Footwork, that led to the incompletion.
He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. Fair catch called for right around the 11-yard line. So here are the Bucs backed up to start their initial drive. They'll be led out by their veteran quarterback out of North Carolina State. It's Phillip Rivers.
Okay, I thought there was something to build on in last week's game by his performance. I thought he played fairly well overall. The numbers won't knock your socks off. 2 touchdown passes and an interception. The bottom line, though, they lost.
Yeah.
How does he eliminate that 1 interception, continue to take care of the ball, and maybe increase the number of times he puts the ball in the end zone with a receiver?
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. And these are the guys we're about to see down on the turf in just a moment.
Joe Staley, the left tackle, one of the most respected players in the league, as well as one of the most talented.
Rivers incomplete on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. A first carry now for Rex Burkhead. And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. Here are your defensive starters for the Panthers. They were very strong in that victory from a week ago.
I would have loved to have been in their meetings this week and hear that grizzled old defensive coordinator talk about, well, you did okay, guys. We did all right. Hold them to 13 was pretty good, but this week, I expected to be less than that.
I'm going to need to hear that a lot more often. I don't know what it was, but I liked it. Complete. He finds Bray. And able to get this one out just shy of the 25 at the 24. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a first down.
Set 180. Round 80. Tie it right.
They go play action here on first down. He gets this one to Boyd. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. That's good for a Buccaneer first, a pickup of 12 yards. The numbers on the receiving end for Boyd last time out. 10 catches, 80 yards, and a touchdown.
And I get the feeling that he loves this matchup. I mean, the unit he's going against is in the bottom half of the league against the pass. He had to have circled this one on the schedule and said to himself, this should be a big game.
We got this. All right, 180.
Well, he challenged the play. It did not pay off.
And that means he lost a timeout in that challenge.
It is a coach. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
And nothing doing here as this time the run maybe gets him back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. 3rd and long for Rivers. And, oh, he took that in one-handed. What a grab. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. They'll wind up losing a full 10 yards on the play. And it'll be 4th down.
Gotta love the catch. I think you gotta love the gloves as well.
Yeah, these one-handed catches, that was great, and they're fun. They become a little more ho-hum, aren't they?
Yeah, they really are, and I know that it sounds like we're taking credit away from the guys, and we don't mean that at all. They really work hard on this one-handed catch thing, but I think the gloves have to be helping in a big way. Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort, and you know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt. Now White with a first down throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Telvin Smith. And they are going to take possession of the football inside the 15 at the 14-yard line. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find the spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
Here comes the Tampa Bay offense now heading back out onto the field and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Rivers incomplete on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Rivers toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Working out of the gun, Rivers. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And they will get to him at the 7 and stop him short of the first down marker. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a first down.
Let's go,
We take a look at Mike White as he and the rest of the offense march out into place. And he'll need to find a way to shrug off the opening drive, if you can even call it a drive. One play and an interception, so he's got to forget that.
I know that in today's football, we have a good number of coaches who don't look at time of possession the way that the old school guys did. But there's still a place for it. And I think that on this drive, after having thrown that interception, they're going to want to eat up a little bit more clock and run some offense and give their defense a little bit of a break.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. They'll run it now out of the gun. And it's a fumble. And the Buccaneers have it. So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. Didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, let's just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
So here are the Bucs to take over on offense. They are trying to snap that 3-game losing streak. On top so far with the football here, 1st and 10. Well, the drive starts with a completion, left side. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Here's Rivers. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Try to pick it up on the ground with Burkhead. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. They only got 2, but that was enough as they'll convert to make it 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Rex Burkhead, his first touchdown on the year as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead.
I know the play ends up in the end zone with one person carrying the ball, but how about that big mass of humanity that guided him to that spot?
Yeah, they got there, but I love the dive. Always a fan of the dive. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead grows to 10-0. Just a 4-play drive that time. And a 9-yard run on the end of it. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Carolina getting set to take the field. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Whitney merciless, able to record his 5th sack of the season. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Now White. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. White. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
That's it, baby. We gonna work.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They're looking sharp, out early to a 10-zip lead and looking for more as they got it 1st and 10. They start the drive with Connor. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Now Rivers. Airing one out for Boyd. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 25. They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
And the Panthers coming out now. And last drive, 3 and out. Still a goose egg on the scoreboard. How do they break that goose egg?
They've got to find a way to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, get them some space, and try and make a 1st down and get some momentum going. It's been a struggle for them throughout the game, and that 3 and out on the...
And he loses the football a 2nd time, and it's picked up by the Buccaneers. Some guys just have a knack for creating turnovers. He's got a little bit of that going. He forced a fumble last week, another one there.
And it just drives teams crazy because they realize that certain guys, as you said, have that knack, and they're trying to keep them away from the action, away from the ball. But the best ones have that overwhelming desire, that overwhelming need to get to the football and make it happen, and that he does.
And Tampa Bay trots out there now. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. Rivers now after the fumble recovery. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Tyler Boyd, the former Pitt Panther, was the target. And it's 2nd down. On 2nd down, Connor looking for space. And he's going to get this pretty close to a 1st down. Stopped at the Panthers' 23.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
On 3rd and 1, here's Rivers. He's got his man, Valdez-Scantling. And he picks up the 1st down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. A give to Burkhead on 1st down. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead. On 2nd down, it's Connor. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a 1st.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Now Rivers. This one brought in by the 6'5" tight end Waring. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter. To throw again on 2nd down. Rivers. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line.
When you're this close to the goal line, you've got to expect pressure from the defense, so the ball's got to come out fast. Got to get out of his hands quicker.
3rd and goal for Rivers. And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Tajay Sharp, his 2nd touchdown on the season as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead.
Well, that's what I call an answer right there. They gave up a sack on the previous play. How about what they did to finish things off, turning it right back around?
That's the response, and that O-line feels a lot better now, don't they?
Yeah, without a doubt, because give up the sack on the previous play, that just hurts those guys because they never want to see their guy get hit.
Extra point by Gain is up and good. And that makes our score 17-0. So that drive goes 8 plays. And it's all finished off with a touchdown by Tampa Bay. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Let's go, let's go. Here we got Mike. Let's go.
On first down, Dawkins. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line.
It's also 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 23-yard line.
17-0 our score after one. Panther football to start quarter number 2 as they've got it 2nd down and 12. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Out of the gun, it's White. That one is caught by Hunt. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
A gain of 11 makes it 3rd and 1.
From the gun on 3rd down. White. And Wilson has it. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So apparently some grabbing there in the middle of the O-line.
I've often wondered why that doesn't happen more often for guys that play center. Having to snap the ball and then trying to get your hands into the proper position, that's difficult to do. He got caught that time.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn into a play action, and throw one deep.
38-yard line.
Rivers on 1st down. And Brake, the tight end's got it. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a 1st down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Out of the shotgun, a give to Burkhead. Takes to midfield, but no further, just a yard there. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back 1st downs. This is Connor. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
They'll run now with Burkhead. And this one's going to go the wrong way, losing yardage back at the 42. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
At the 42-yard line.
On 2nd and 11 now. Rivers, that is caught. It's Tajay Sharp. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 25-yard line. Seems as if the passing attack's starting to heat up a little bit here in the 2nd quarter.
You can sense and you can see the momentum because now they're reading their patterns downfield, they're understanding the coverages, and they're finding the open holes in the defense.
14 yards there and a Buccaneer 1st down.
390.
Buccaneers.
Check, tight right. Solo, check down.
1st down, Rivers. He completes it to Boyd. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. A gain of 6 there on 1st. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
4 down.
Rivers. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Tyler Boyd. His 3rd touchdown now on the year as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. On those slants, everything happens so quickly. What makes it work?
The timing between the passer and the receiver. In this case, a slant route ordinarily is probably about 3 steps before you go on the slant. In this amount of time, I think it was a 2-step deal. Boom, put his foot in the ground and got inside for the pass.
Got inside for the pass, got inside for the catch and the score. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And a route is on here in this first half. So that drive, 80 yards, 9 plays. And it ends with a touchdown for the Bucs. This one taken just inside the 10. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
Here's White. And he slings one that's incomplete. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10.
Second and 10.
Ready?
White to throw again. Looking for his running back, and he's got him.
Oh, yeah.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs would be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Over the middle, complete. That's Morgan. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. Well, that'll get him the first down as they get 9 yards out of that quick slant.
Ready, go. 56, Mike, 56, let's go.
On first down, it's White.
This has to go down as one of the simpler.
And he will be hit from behind and run over. Wow. Terry Poe marches in for the sack. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22. Under pressure again, and down he goes again.
If you rank one from the bottom in statistics, it's usually not good in this league. And this team, one from the bottom in sacks, but somehow they've got 3 in this game. What's going on?
I know, they're 31 of 32. They better be careful, or they're going to be top 30 in the league. Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. So a couple of first downs on this drive, but it's looking like another empty possession.
And those empty possessions are certainly starting to pile up. So the adjustments that teams talk about all the time have to be taking place. They've got to analyze what's breaking down and figure a way to fix it.
We got 4.
They start with a give to Connor. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. 14 yards there and a Buccaneer first down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10.
On the run, it's Burkhead. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5.
From the 38, Rivers. He's got his man Sharp complete. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 11 yards there, first down.
And the Buccaneers, first down.
On 1st and 10 is Connor. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Round 80.
At the 48-yard line.
51 to Mike.
Brings up 2nd and 8. At the 48-yard line.
The 2nd down run for Burkhead. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39.
We play to win.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
180. 180.
You ain't got nothing. You ain't got nothing.
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
So a 1st and 5 now after the 5-yard penalty from the neutral zone infraction. Throwing, Rivers. Open on the left side. This is Valdez-Scantling. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth. And he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
23 yards, the final tally. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Rivers to throw it. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. To throw is Rivers. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line.
2nd goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
Rivers now. That's complete right around the 8. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll check on his status when we get back.
A 22-yard attempt.
And Gay knocks this one through. And the lead increases even further. It's 27-0 now. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone and get you 6?
As this offense trots back out there, we take a closer look at Mike White. And I guess the question, Charles, is what's the formula for keeping him better protected? Because as we see, the protection, it struggled.
And normally what you get is renewed determination. When the big guy gets hit, that usually sparks people. Hey, we can't let this happen anymore. They take it personally. He's not supposed to be on the ground. But that hasn't been the case so far in this game. So maybe they've got to figure out how do they get rid of the ball faster to help out the offensive line so he doesn't get hit as much.
And we'll see if they can keep him off the ground now going forward. Back to the air on 2nd down. White. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. And they'll indeed stop him on 3rd down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. This is brought in at the 21. 12 yards on the return that time. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. We're in the 2nd quarter. They've got the lead. The lead, though, not so much because of the ground game, because of their air attack, Charles.
So what they're seeing so far is the possibility of things loosening up later in the ground game. Through the air first, maybe they have to start respecting that even more as the game goes on, and then there will be running lanes to find later.
Yeah, try to get him more involved here on this drive, maybe. He gets this one to Boyd. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As it's time now to send you back stateside to Orlando, Florida, and check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks. A few teams starting to rise to the top as it's time to take you around the NFL here in Week 6. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the 2nd quarter. Meanwhile, our game has been a boat race. Very one-sided to this point. And for the call of the 2nd half, let's get it back to our commentating team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. As they say here in London, all to play for as we are back underway in the second half. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Phillip Rivers, he is the focal point of our player's spotlight now. And maybe he's starting to wave the white flag a little bit. He's playing pretty well, but the pressure, it's got to him.
Has to find a way to step around it, step through it, or just handle it. Because as you mentioned, he's having a pretty good day overall. Just the hits keep coming and taking those sacks. That's not the way that they want to finish a ball game with their quarterback on the ground so much.
Now, he'd like to stay upright. When he's been upright, he's been pretty good. That throw good for 4. It's second down.
4 yards on the pickup.
Got four down.
Looking to throw again on second down. Rivers, quick hitter here. It's complete. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. They'll run on first down. Connor, and he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
Brings up second and 11.
Watch tight end. Watch tight end. Tight end's right. Tight end's right.
On second and 11 now. Rivers got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 22 yards there, a first down. So from Panther territory now, it's first and 10 at the 42-yard line. Rivers, he's got a first out and more inside the 30. And he gets this one down to the 24. A big pickup there, 18 yards and a Buccaneer first. Rivers with a first and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Now it's a bootleg with Rivers. This will be caught inside the 10. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Phillip Rivers with his 3rd touchdown pass of the game as his guys continue to pour it on. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
And there's going to be a stoppage here. The booth wants to take another look at this potential touchdown.
Touchdown, Buccaneers.
It took them an extra look, but they found out it is a touchdown indeed. The official says this one counts. Extra point by Gay is up and good, and that will extend this big lead. So the drive winds up going 75 yards in 7 plays, and it's all finished off with a touchdown by Tampa Bay. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. This one taken just inside the 10. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. The Panthers offense now, they head back on the field for their first possession of the second half. And right now these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive.
Dontari Poe in on the stop. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Throwing the football, he's not as sharp as he was last week when he was over 70%. Right now, he's under 50%.
But that comes from extra game film, extra time. You know those guys watched him all week, saw how precise he was, and constructed a defense to try and chip away at that, and thus far they've been successful.
What a difference a week makes. Last week he hit on over 80% of his passes. This week he's down under 50%. What do you see as the difference?
Well, I think we're used to seeing a drop. If someone's over 80%, they're not going to hold that number, not in this league. But a drop under 50%, that just tells me that the defense has spent a lot of extra time on game films and came up with a really good plan to try and chip away this timing.
Here comes the Tampa Bay offense now heading back out onto the field. And last time out, another touchdown. I think there may be some empty seats around here by the time the fourth quarter comes around.
Yeah, I have to agree with you because this one's just about decided. But you know who benefits from all those empty seats? You and me, trying to get to the airport. The road to be fairly clear. Every time we have to leave the booth.
A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. On second down now. It's Connor, and he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 11 yards there, first down. When he runs, he seems to do a nice job of knowing when to be patient and find the hole, and then when the hole is there, he goes quickly.
You're exactly right. He knows how to just take off, but you know what else? Brings a little thump with him, doesn't he?
He does.
He packs the boom at the end of the run and finishes it going forward. That's what you want to see out of your backs.
A gain of 3, second down.
A 3-yard pickup.
From the 41, Rivers. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 45-yard line. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Working out of the gun, Rivers. It's wearing the tight end with it. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Now Connor, and he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Right back to Connor here on 1st. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
50
To throw on 2nd and 6. Rivers. No, he almost had it. Already with 1 interception, just missing his 2nd there. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. That's complete to his running back, Burkhead. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. Got what they needed there. The drive continues with a 9-yard pickup. Now Rivers. That's complete to Sharp. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. To the air again here, Rivers. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Rivers with a 1st and 10. And he's 5 for 6 now throwing the ball on this drive. Throwing Rivers. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. A 4th touchdown pass there for Phillip Rivers as his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead will swell by 1 more. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. This one taken from the 7. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And 3 and out on the last drive. No points on the scoreboard. A little soul-searching now?
I would say so, and they need to help out their defense a little bit. They've had to be on the field a lot more than normal, put them in some tough spots. But what's the old adage? When you get another chance, it gives you a better chance to do it right.
Hey, 4 down. Cut. Speed grip.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. White. Got an open man. It's Aitman. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. 22 yards there, a first down. Nothing in that first half, nothing on the last drive, but they're moving now with a 1st and 10. To throw, White, and this is incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
We got 3. We got come.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10. White now on 3rd down. And down he goes. A Buccaneer sack.
They can't stop us, baby. Every time there's a sack. Come on.
It's been a tough one all game long for this offensive line. They're already down big, and now you know they're just going to come after the quarterback in a big way, don't you?
Yeah, they just can't get out of their own way right now. It's created an avalanche, and an avalanche is coming right on top of it.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still 3rd quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
On 2nd down, it's Connor, and they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now it's Connor. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Set. 380. Double tight. Double tight. 4 down. 4 down.
On 2nd down now, it's Connor, and he'll get 2, maybe 3, up near the 37.
180, block 15.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
They go play action. Rivers. That's complete to his running back, Connor. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A big pickup there, 18 yards and a Buccaneer first. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 46. They'll run. This is Burkhead. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
He was brought down by Drew Tranquil. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 10.
On 2nd down, it's Connor. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
Single. 34. Eyes on 34. Big last game for you.
1st down.
It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a 1st down.
It's a gain of 11.
Round 80. White, 89. White, 89.
On 1st down, Connor. Making the stop there, Daniil Hunter. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9. At the 20-yard line.
They'll try to throw here. Rivers. And this is caught at the 8. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Give them 14 on that one and a 1st down. From the shotgun, it's Rivers. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Cameron Brate, his 2nd touchdown on the season as his guys continue to pour it on. Trying to bust out of that losing funk, and these fans have to like this. Saying, all right, fellas, this is more like it.
And I know that if this holds up after the game, They're going to give the fans a lot of credit being at home, getting the support. But you and I both know it goes deeper than that. They had to get it together in their own facility, look each other in the eye and say, okay, what's it going to take to break this losing streak? And they really came together with a good week of practice.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that will extend this big lead. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Down. 90 Wolf. Watch QB drop. Watch QB drop. Let's go.
On 1st and 10, White. And he rifles one incomplete. That incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
It's now 2nd and 10.
To throw is White. Going to throw again. And his throw here's incomplete. Strong safety Landon Collins, the one who got a hand in there, knocked it away. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. White, throw left side taken in by Aitman. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 13 yards, first down, Panthers. This quarterback now, a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. Now White, and he'll find Akins there, complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Panther first down. Now White with a first down throw. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And finally brought down at the 38. 14 yards, good for a Panther first down.
Big stop, big stop, let's go.
On first down, it's White. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. White looks to throw, and he whips that one incomplete there. Marcel Aitman, the intended target, and it's 3rd down. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. Now, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now, it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up. They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
It's a first down on a gain of 10.
390.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Everyone's got 4 down.
A nice pickup on first down, 7 yards.
380.
Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3.
We got 4.
Now Burkhead. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30.
Here comes the right there.
The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Again, they run with Burkhead. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. They'll run here with Connor. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 10 yards there and a Buccaneer first down. A couple of first downs has the football position at the 43 as they come up 1st and 10. Connor. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
brings up second and 4 at their 49-yard line.
They run with Burkhead. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On first down, Connor going to be lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
Brings up second and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Give them 14 on that one and a first down.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good.
And passing yardage-wise, now up over 350 in this game. Pretty nice performance.
Definitely that, which usually means you're putting a lot of pressure on guys trying to cover. If you're a defensive back and they put over 350 yards on you, you've had a long day. The key to everything, if you're doing it without throwing interceptions or turning the ball over.
Second and 6 at the Panthers' 26-yard line.
Here's Burkhead. The safety, Keanu Neal, there to make the tackle.
Neal brought him down. A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 5.
So fire the cannons. It's a victory here for Tampa Bay. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one, and that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time. So when you do that and you're out there fresh playing, off a little extra spring in your step, and it showed up in this one.
They had a ton of spring in their step. Impressive victory. So for Tampa Bay, it's a much-needed victory as it gets them back to 2-4 on the year. And now it's off to Heathrow as they get set to fly back to the U.S. in a couple hours. Meanwhile, for Carolina, the losses are piling up as they drop to 1-5 now. And now they'll head to the bye week as they'll be back in action in Week 8. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.